All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash.
Double honors to the apostle and great millstone, our teachers that rule well, and salutations to the Akim that teaching this truth of the folk on the earth, true and city, lift up the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai throughout the folk on the earth, and the few sisters that listen as well, man. This just GMS Chicago camp coming with another installment. You know, prophesied the downfall of Babylon, but through the spirit of power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Today we're gonna go through the spirit about growth, about self-improvement, man. Because one thing about the truth, you always should be want to grow. You should always want to self-improve your ability in the world, period, man. And I want to touch on some brothers in Chicago did a beautiful sit down, and we should just say what part 2 of that. Because response, because man, self-improvement and moving. Remember, man, the scriptures say walk with wisdom, with them without. So when we have this wisdom, we holding accountable certain things and standards to the outside world, man. If we acting like niggas, guess what? You get treated like a nigga, man. But when you walk with integrity, you walk with wisdom, hey, guess what? Things move different. Things flow different, man. That's why the Lord say, we can get Matthews, the 6th chapter, man.
No, hold on. 6:33.
Yeah.
This Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. And it reads, it's in red, Yahweh Shai speaking. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Right,
and all these things should be added to you, man. So when we seeking wisdom, like everything flow. The Lord give us nuggets. The Lord give us opportunities. The Lord give us things that we need in this life to buy in, man. But when we not seeking wisdom, you starting to see your family. No, don't get me wrong. The Lord said he make the rain on the unjust and the just. But still, you starting to really, these people in the world worry, man. They don't know what's coming. They don't understand why judgment happened, man. So they be fucked up. But with us having the wisdom and having this understanding from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we know why things happen. We understand how to get out certain situations. We understand that we have to improve in certain areas, man. It's the balance of things, man. But these people don't have balance. These people don't have integrity. That's why you see a lot of our people walk and talk the way they do, man. They don't want to go to work. They lazy. Hey, they don't have a good diet. They don't have a good mindset. All they think about is a party and bullshit, man. And the more and more you party and bullshit, it tear down your spirit. Hey, you throw off your regiment, your schedule. Hey, certain things like that will hinder your week. Like the brothers were saying in that truth, man.
Yeah, you know
in that video.
It's like
you got it, bro.
No, I got a precept for you. Cause what you going into is all a part of that new growth. All right, when you have growth, all right, because remember Yahweh Shai said we have to humble ourselves as little children. So we have to put on a whole new mind state and a whole new man. But this is 2 Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, if any man be in Yahweh Shai, he is a new creature, because we all been reborn again. I don't care if you were 17, 25, 40, however old you were coming into this truth, you had to throw away everything that you learned from the world and be able to be rebuilt again. All right, according to the way of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That's being a new creature. It say old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. And what the brother was touching on was like the diet. You start to eat different. You throw away the Cheetos and the Kool-Aid and the white sugar, right. Just to name a few things. But you walk different. You start to eat vegetables, man. All right, you start to have a better quality of taste. Because America has taught us nothing but to be low-graded people, man. We want a low vibration, but coming to this truth, you start to study different things, man. You start to get in tune with the earth, with the herbs. You go to different places even to hang out, man. Everything's a vibration, man. So we on a higher vibration, and that's what the Lord or the Spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is teaching us as we become new creatures, man. You actually go to work. You have a disciplined lifestyle, man. Yeah. You know you got to go to work in the morning so you don't hang out every night, man. You know, you do everything in moderation. You become a responsible man.
Yeah.
You know, you become a responsible man. You know, an adult. You know, what's that scripture say? When I was a child, I thought I was a child.
Yeah.
You know, you start to become a man. Hey, didn't y'all hear Yahweh Shai say, show yourselves men?
Yeah. Hey, that remind me because when Yahweh Shai was talking to Nicodemus, what did he tell Nicodemus? He told Nicodemus, man, hey, you have to be reborn. And when you being reborn, hey, the things that you thought you knew, the things you thought you was doing good, hey, guess what? You find out when you come into the truth that those things was wrong. That you didn't have that good mindset. You didn't have that good discernment. You didn't have that good wisdom until what? You come into the truth. And when you come into that truth, it tell you that wisdom shall try you with her love and discipline to what? To see if you worthy of her. So when you come in those things, you learn that you can do certain things, or you like different women. Like all that ratchet shit, ratchet.
Yeah.
Oh no, now you want to look classy. A woman that can benefit you and things like that, man.
Yeah, because you start to, even on that level, you start to, because the scriptures say, desire not a woman for her beauty.
Yeah.
All right, you start to understand that you the head of a woman.
Yeah.
You know, and that a woman is a helpmeet and she has a beautiful role under the man.
Yeah.
You know, so it's more, because, you know, in America, they teach you just to lust after the body. And, you know, but when you come as a man of the Lord, man, a woman's role is very needful for a man.
That's right.
You know, she's the balance, the helpmeet, man.
That's right.
You know, but
I got a precept. This 1 Peter 2, and I'm gonna just start at 1. It said, wherefore lay aside all malice, meaning all wickedness, and all guile, and all hypocrisy, all envy, and all evil speaking, as new babes, man. Desire the sincere milk of the word, that you might grow thereby. And that's what the key, man. When you come into this truth, and you gotta be that new babe, humble yourself, like the brother was saying, man. You can't come into this thing thinking that you know everything, man. The scripture tell you can't put new wine in old bottles, man. People think that they gonna come in and oh, you can't tell me nothing because my experience and this and that. Maybe you was taught wrong, man. 9 out of 10, most old heads, of course they gain experience, they have a little knowledge and everything, but maybe they was taught the wrong knowledge, the wrong way. It's always better knowledge. And hey, the scripture tell you that the scripture is 7 times 7, man. So we gonna be manifold. We gonna grow. The wisdom go in dark parables, and they say the deep calling to the deep. So the more and more we learn this truth, the more and more wisdom increase, the more and more knowledge you gain, man. The knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai, of what we think right now, is nothing compared to the Lord, man. So it's always things to grow, man. It say he that water what? Water himself. So when you get this truth, hey, you watering that brother watering you, and you starting to see yourself grow more and more, man. Hey, that's why when you look into go into that scripture, Psalms, the 37th chapter, the 37th verse, it say what? Mark the perfect man. Hey, look at the elders, man. Look how they came in the truth back then to what they is right now. How dedicated, how on fire they is, man. And how much we should be like that, man. How we should want to get that wisdom when they come in, or different elders in your account, man. Because they've been through that experience on how to deal with women, or how to deal with the body, or certain things, or any matter, man. And if you want to grow, you should want to grasp on to them people.
Yep, and you know what that takes? This, I got scripture. This Philippians 3:13. It says, brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are before. So we forgetting all them old ways, man. We forget that old lifestyle. We throwing all that away.
Yeah.
You know? We becoming a brand new creature, man. You know, before the camera cut on, the brother had mentioned, all right, man, if I'm going to finish this real quick. Verse 14, I press toward the mark, because we have a whole new mission. We have a whole new understanding. We're no longer trying to build upon sin. We're trying to build upon the rock of Yahweh Shai, man. Because we understand that there's a world to come. And we can't take that old mentality onto the chariots, man. The Lord's only coming back for those who have no guile in them spirit, like it said in Peter. It said, let's put away all malice and guile, man. Those are things that we learned in the world, man. Coming in this truth, the Lord teaches up the right. He raises up the right way, man. Teaches how to walk uprightly. All right. It say, I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High in Hamashiach Yahawashi. All right, so we have a whole different mind state of how we approach things. You know, brothers who don't have women, guess what? We started off with the Matthew the 6th chapter where it said, seek the kingdom of the Most High first. Now you learn to put everything in proper order, man.
Yeah.
Everything. Matter of fact, you was holding something?
Yeah, I got something real quick.
Like,
unless you want me to grab something.
Yeah, I was feeling real quick.
Go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon. Because it all goes back to the wisdom, man. All right? Yeah. We got to put wisdom first in our life. And that's part of being that new creature. Because, you know, when you was in the world, what? You put your woman first. Right, they had that song, I put my woman first. Or you put your kids first. Or you got your job first. You see? But when you come in this truth and you be reborn, you understand that the whole duty of man is to fear the Most High and keep his commandments.
Yeah.
So now, Yahweh Shem Yahawashi is first in our life, man.
That's right.
We make sure we serve the Lord. Our whole purpose here is to serve the Lord, man. And everything else evolves around the truth. Not the truth revolves around what we got going on.
Right.
All right? But like the brother had mentioned, you know, they got a phrase in the world like, why you hustling backwards? Mm-hmm. Hey, everything that we want, desire, or need comes along with serving Yahweh Shem Yahawashi, and you understand those things once you become a new creature. But this is Wisdom of Solomon 7, and I'll start at 7. It say, wherefore I prayed, and understanding was given me. I called upon the Most High, and the spirit of wisdom came to me. I preferred her before scepters and thrones, and esteemed riches nothing in comparison of her. Because it tell you in Proverbs the 8th chapter that wisdom is better than rubies. It says, neither compare I unto any precious stone, because all gold in respect of her is as little sand, and silver shall be counted as clay before her. Verse 10, I loved her above health and beauty, and chose to have her instead of light, for the light that cometh from her never goeth out. Right? All good things, verse 11, all good things together came to me with her, and innumerable riches in her hand. So everything come with the wisdom, man. It said, Solomon said, all good. Hey, did not Yahweh tell Solomon? All right. He said, look, what you asked for, I should give thee. He asked for wisdom, that he may judge the people aright. And the Lord said, what thou hast asked for pleased him. He said, and I will also give you all things that thou didn't even ask for, man. Yeah. See? Yeah. So we're going to have multiple women, man. We're going to have riches, you know? Yeah. Ultimately, we're going to be right 100% in the mind, because we're going to have that fleshly heart. That's right. We're going to be changed, man. But guess what? All that comes with what? Putting Yahweh Shem Yahawashi first. And that's part of that understanding of the new creature. We no longer chase the corruptible crown anymore. We chasing the incorruptible crown. And that comes with what? The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Yeah. Walking uprightly so we can be rewarded. So we can receive the prize of the high calling, which is those crowns. But you got it, bro.
And that's Ephesians 4 and 12. And how we do that? By what? Preaching his word, man. It say, for the perfect of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Yahawashi, till we all come in the unity of the faith and in the knowledge of the Son of Yahweh, into a perfect man, into the measure of stature and the fullness of Yahawashi. Now, when you go into this word perfect, right, it go into teleos, meaning brought to the end, finished, wanting nothing, necessary, completeness, perfect. It say human integrity, virtue, full grown adult of a full age maturity, man. Hey, and that's what we got to do when we come in the truth. We have to be a full adult, mature. Because if you're not maturing, hey, guess what? You lacking in things, man. And the scripture tell you that what? We can do all things through who? Yahawashi. So let's keep going. Verse 14, that we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro, and carry away with every wind of doctrine, by sight of men, and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceit. But speaking the truth in love, may grow up in him in all things, man. We have to grow in all things, all aspects, man. Because if we not growing in all things, guess what? We lacking, man. We lacking in certain things, man. And wanting in certain things. So therefore, when you lacking, and guess what? You're not being that full man. You're not being that mature man that the Lord told us to be. And we supposed to be separated. These people in the world is lacking. These people are tossed to and fro in these wind doctrine, man. We not like those. We in the full knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai. And we increase daily. The more and more we read, the more and more we serve him. It say, which is the head, even Yahweh Shai, man. Because, hey, the Lord is the head of this church, man. Yahweh, well, of course, Yahweh first and foremost, but he set up his son, Yahweh Shai, to be what? A role model, an example of how we supposed to be. Paul said, be ye follow Yahweh Shai as I'm a follower of him. So we are following who? Yahweh Shai, because he made it through, man. So.
Yeah, Yahweh Shai, he the head of the church.
Yeah.
You know, he gonna sit upon the throne of David. And he left us the blueprint to be like him. Because it said Yahweh Shai was made, if you can grab that, you can end on that, and I got one for you. Because he was made what? Perfect through what? Sufferings. All right? So this is James, because you had mentioned something. This James chapter 1, verse 3. It says, I started 2. James 1 and 2. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations. All right? So as many different things is going to try us in this truth. It says knowing, because you mentioned earlier about how wisdom will take you through crooked ways and try you by her discipline.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we are gonna get tried. That's part of being that new creature, man. We gotta purge out that oldness. And how you get that oldness off you? You gotta go through the fire. Like Yahweh Shai was made. The elect are gonna be made perfect through the sufferings, through the fire, through the temptations that they're gonna overcome. It say knowing this, that the trying of your faith work of patience. Patience go into suffering. It say, but let patience have her perfect work. The brother had mentioned that that he read that word perfection, which teleos, right? Which goes into being mature.
Yeah.
All right. So as a baby, when you got a son, he don't know anything when he little. You have to chastise him. You have to school him, hold his hand, right? But there comes a certain time in his point of his life when he becomes an adult, a man. You don't have to tell him too much. No. You know, it say, but let patience have a perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. That word wanting goes into lacking. Yeah. You know, so we gotta let the Lord, we gotta go through this fire and be perfected and become that new man and become moldable, man. That's that humbleness, knowing that everything we've been taught was bullshit, and now we have to be shown the correct way to live. Cause we've been shown the way to die. You know, but you got it.
There's Hebrews 2. I'll just get to the point. It say, for it become him for who are all things, and by who are all things, and brought many sons into glory, to make the captive of their salvation perfect through sufferings, man.
And that's it. The only way we're gonna become perfect, become those we gotta go through sufferings, man.
Yeah.
All right. And that's part of that new man too, is accepting that the Lord gonna put you through that fire, that the Lord gonna try you in various different ways, man.
Mm-hmm.
That certain thing, because now we trust in Yahweh Shema Shai. So guess what? You might have been a guy in the world that had a lot of money. Now in the truth, you might just barely make enough.
Yeah. Well,
you live in check to check. You might have been a guy that had multiple thousands of women at any given time. Now you might not have none.
No.
But see, all that goes into that perfecting, because now the Lord is molding us to what he sees best for us, and that might be what you need to build you up in whatever level the Lord needs you to be, man. You know, so
that's it.
You know, it's all about growth, man. At the end of the day, and part of that growth is having that understanding and allowing Yahweh Shema Shai to perfect us. And the best way to be perfected is going through the sufferings. So you know, desire wisdom, and all things come with wisdom, man.
That's right.
You know, so it's all about growth, and you only can grow unless you planted by the wisdom. Like it says in Psalms, the 1st chapter, he'll be a tree planted by the water, whose leaves will never wither
away.
Yep. So we got to stick with this wisdom to grow, man. You know, we can't turn back. We can't get off the path. We got to stay with wisdom to grow. So, you got anything? So hopefully that's the edifying. Give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. The ones, the apostles and elders, the great millstone, and peace and salutation unto the elect. Shalom and a Abba Ball.